Good morning, everybody, even though this is being recorded in the afternoon. And thanks for tuning in to the first ever Good Morning CPRS show in the morning.
Mark, it's a live show. Obviously, this is live. I'll even show you. You at home, you with the pants and the hair. I want you to think of a number between 1 and 3. You got it? It's 2.
Nice! That's what I was thinking. If that doesn't prove that this is a live show, then I don't know what will. I am Mark Nix, Recreation and Community Services Director of the City of Mission Viejo, and next to me is Chad Clanton, Parks and Recreation Director from the City of Tustin. And if it isn't clear yet, I again have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Chad, what are we doing here? Thought we were finished with this.
That's what she said. Well, we did such an amazing, and I mean amazing job with the District 10's director's desk that we were scouted and called up to the CPRS big leagues.
We were pretty amazing, weren't we? I'm honored that we were their first choice.
Well, to be honest, their first choice was to have Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman reprise their roles from Parks and Recreation, but they weren't available.
Okay, that makes sense. But second choice, that ain't bad.
It wouldn't be, but their second choice was actually Kim and Kanye, but with the divorce and everything.
That makes sense too. At least we were their third choice, right?
That's right, Mark. We were their third choice.
Great, but I still don't understand what we're doing here.
Well, unfortunately, that jackhole coronavirus is still hanging on. So the annual 2021 CPRS conference has gone completely virtual. So what we're doing here, my Pez dispenser collecting friend, is we're greeting all of our CPRS colleagues with our new daily morning show and recognizing outstanding and dedicated professionals and agencies from throughout the state. Today and the rest of the week, we will be traveling up and down the state presenting winners in their respective city with their award, as well as hearing from a few of our state CPRS leaders. We'd like to kick off the 2021 CPRS conference by wishing CPRS a happy 75th birthday.
Wow, CPRS is old enough to be my mom, and they both still look really good. I mean, really good. Like Paula Abdul in the Forever Your Girl video good.
I agree, Marky Mark. 75 years of leading the Parks and Recreation profession in California. Very impressive and loyal. Speaking of loyal, be sure to stay tuned to the conclusion of the show as we have special guest Marie Knight joining us with what I'm told is a medium-sized announcement. Smaller than a microwave, but bigger than a loaf of bread.
Okay, well that sounds particularly ordinary, unlike our first award of the morning. It's my pleasure to announce our first award of the morning. This award is being presented to an agency that worked hard to create community and did it in an outstanding way. For this award, we visit Sacramento, the birthplace of CPRS. I look back at 2019 conference in Sacramento with fondness before the world went virtual, although I did get to spend most of this last year in my sweatpants.
Well, while you think about your sweatpants, or what I like to call give up on life pants, I think we should acknowledge the great work done by the City of Sacramento's Department of Youth, Parks, and Community Enrichment.
The Sacramento Older Adult Services developed the Triple R Adult Day program. Unlike R-rated movies, this program is more family-friendly. The Triple R stands for Recreation, Respite, and Resources.
Triple R was created to help provide a safe environment that supports the physical and cognitive health of seniors with dementia. Staff trained in dementia communications create a fun, social atmosphere while also providing personal care for seniors, some of whom have advanced Alzheimer's disease. Joining us now, live in the city of Sacramento, is Jill Nunes.
Thank you, Chad. I'm live in Sacramento, a city that cares so much they triple the amount of R's. Take that, Hollywood! During the pandemic, Triple R went viral. They created an at-home program which featured live activities via Zoom, an online library of resources for on-demand use, and quarterly care packages containing activity supplies and personal protective equipment. Triple R is a one-of-a-kind program that focuses on fun, no matter where we are in life. It's my honor to present the City of Sacramento with the Creating Community Award of Excellence for Sacramento's Triple R program. Congratulations. Woo! I'm Jill Nuns, and this is my story. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Jessica, for that wonderful story. It truly seems that when the rest of the world was at home in their PJs gaining the quarantine 15 or so, Parks and Recreation was hard at work adapting programs and serving their communities. Also adapting to serve us all is our longtime award sponsors, RJM Design Group, Little Tykes Commercial Play Structures, and SVA Architects, and we thank them.
Agreed.
I sure am looking forward to spring and summer and all the outdoor recreation opportunities. Speaking of the outdoors, I wonder what the weather's like.
For the weather report, we go live to Amy Grable in Fresno. More like Frez, yes.
Ooh, breaking news. I am being told that the parking is hard to find, so we go live from Amy's car.
Thanks, Mark and Chad. I mean, I'm in Porterville, not Fresno, but I get it. Fresno, Porterville. It's all the same in the Middle Kingdom, whatever. But the weather, well, looks pretty good. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that not so in-depth weather report. Hey Chad, you know what's better than good?
Quality playground equipment through Game Time, a Playcore company.
That's what I was gonna say. Game Time designs and manufactures dynamic playground equipment that gets everyone active and immersed in fun. They work with communities around the world to build inclusive, active, and family-focused play and recreation spaces.
Game Time brings play and recreation to people of all ages and abilities. Their local, experienced, and trusted team deploys research-based programs and education to deliver the most tailored play and recreation environments in the world.
Did you know, Chad, that they do way more than playgrounds? For a complete list, visit GameTime.com, and while there, check out the Colored Wizard tool. This customization tool allows you to virtually build your own playground.
Game Time really seems like they know what they're doing.
Now that we have viewed the birthplace of CPRS, we head to Region 3, also known as the Middle Kingdom. Chad, do you know much about Region 3? And if so, can you tell me a little bit about it?
First rule of the Middle Kingdom is you don't talk about the Middle Kingdom. But honestly, I don't know much. But I know I love you. That may be all I need to know.
Me neither. But if it's in the middle, it must be in the sweet spot. It's like Goldilocks. Not too high, not too low, just right. Just like our next award winner, which is for excellence in facility design. This agency brought life into a pool house that had been shut down for over 10 years.
The City of Palmdale's new state-of-the-art Corson Pool facility featured its grand opening in summer of 2020. The facility hosts a variety of aquatics programming for swimmers of all ages and abilities. The pool deck is home to Palmdale's first splash pad that includes multiple water features.
On scene, live at the most southern tip of the Middle Kingdom in the city of Palmdale is Carrie Smith.
That's right, Mark. This facility launched in the middle of a pandemic, and through the city's innovative programming and thinking was able to facilitate a total of 324 participants in a variety of sessions. The new pool facility was intended to receive the adjacent neighborhood and has successfully developed a welcoming environment to the surrounding residents, as well as brought back positive park engagement. With great pride, I present Kim from the City of Palmdale, the CPR's Excellence in the Facility Design Award.
It really seems like the City of Palmdale made a big splash in their community.
It seems like they made big waves to create a positive impact.
Speaking of waves, it seems like recently there have been a lot of waves made in sports. To give us the inside scoop, we go to Sarah Reed. Take it away, Sarah.
So many changes in so little time, so I'm going to keep this quick. Sports are open for adult and youth. However, the sports fields are closed until we hit the pink tier. Your favorite sports team did play. They either won or lost, but there were no fans present. Now, if a sports team plays and no one is in the stadium to see them, did they actually play? Oh my goodness. Who knows? But I can tell you the most confusing part about Region 3 is you could either be a Giants or a Dodger fan and still be proud. Only if you're a Giants fan. Speaking of proud, I'm not too proud to ask for a raise. What do you say, Mark? Back to you.
You know, if you'd like a raise, I recommend standing up. Always makes me feel better.
I guess that's good advice. You got any other snippets of wisdom to share?
Sure. Don't eat yellow snow. Always look both ways at the same time when crossing the street. Don't lick something that was on the floor, unless, of course, it was less than 5 seconds.
Unpredictable and a little scary, much like this past year. This next segment is how we all responded to the unique and unforeseeable year.
Here at CPRS, you, our members, You embody that spirit of innovation, and this year has really shown how innovative you truly can be.
As a result of this pandemic, we are seeing innovative activities, innovative methodologies coming about that we never saw before.
Once again, we've shown that we're a resilient, creative profession that has flexed and moved and twisted, and here we are providing virtual programs and services and distance learning hubs for kids whose parents have to work, they can't go to school. We just continue to find creative ways to remain essential.
The interactions and support and responsiveness, navigating changing health orders, and not even complaining about it. The things that you've done during this pandemic have made such a significant impact in people's lives. I am just extraordinarily proud. Think about the impact that not only have you made locally, but throughout the entire state. Parks and Recreation professionals have responded. We can't thank you enough.
This past year hasn't been easy. I know it's been full of difficult challenges, but it's also been inspiring. To watch the innovation coming out of each and every one of your agencies and the energy that you have put into taking care of your communities, it really truly is inspiring.
Organizations with park caretakers and gardeners and rangers and child care providers and theater operators and nature centers and art centers and golf courses and adult sports and youth sports and fields and capital improvement projects. It's just so broad what we do and vast what we do, and I don't think communities really realize what we do until it disappears like it did this year. And as it started to shrink and go away, in the beginning people understood. 9 months later, you know, they're lobbying the governor to get sports back.
I know it's not been easy. I know it's tiring, and I know we all want to get back to some semblance of normalcy, but you know what? Be proud of the work that you have done this year.
So I saw the yellow snow, and I picked it up thinking it was lemon flavored, right? And I began.
We're on air! Wow, I think we all just learned a lot more about Mark than anyone should ever know.
Chad. Welcome back, CPRS virtual conference goers. To celebrate the conference being virtual this year, we wanted to show you what you weren't missing.
Live with our traffic report is Danielle Janelle. How are things going out there, Danielle?
Well, I was looking forward to not dealing with traffic during this year's conference, but thank you for the opportunity. It's a pleasure to be here. As you can hear, people still like to use their horns and not their turn signals. I'm trying my best here. For those of you working from home, traffic from the bed to the computer would be a lot quicker if you just stayed in bed. Speaking of bed, that's where I'm heading to. Back to you in the studio.
Danielle, we can still see you.
Well, I'm sure the report was still accurate. There is normally traffic regardless. And great tip about working from bed. Maybe we should try that for this show.
I don't think my wife will like it, but I'll ask her.
Okay. Mark Ruffalo, I'm sure that our viewers at home are wondering about virtual RecCon.
Luckily, Stephanie Stevens, our real-life Leslie Knope, is live to help our adoring fans. Hi, Stephanie.
Thanks, Chad and Mark, and hey, welcome to the big leagues. Steph here, coming at you live from Connections Virtual Headquarters. The team and I here are so excited to have you with us this week. Welcome to Connections 2021. We've convened over 60 industry experts to help you solve any of your problems. We've got 50 education sessions and 5 keynote speakers, and we know you're going to find a tool or two to fill up that toolbox and get you through the next year. If networking is the reason that you come to a CPRS conference, we got you covered there as well. 5 socials over the next 4 nights, all free. Bring your friends and neighbors. And we've set up the proverbial water cooler. Come on by, check out who's hanging out, make some new friends, and maybe pick up on a piece of gossip or two. Engage how it works best for you. Live, sitting here at your desk in the mornings, or in your jammies sitting on your couch in the evenings. You have access to all 50 sessions for the next 30 days. Thanks so much for joining us, for all you do for your communities. We appreciate you being here with us this week. Namaste, my friends. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Stephanie, for helping our viewers at home have a successful CPRS conference.
Hey Chad, we're almost out of time, but I remember you said something about Marie Knight is appearing today with an exciting announcement?
That's right, Mark Twain. But before we get to her announcement, we want to thank CPRS HQ and all those involved in helping to create CPRS virtual conference this year.
More importantly, thank you for giving us this sweet job. I look forward to all the fame and fortune that we're going to get for starring in this Good Morning CPRS show.
I appreciate your optimism. It's actually quite remarkable. See what I did there?
Very nice.
Anyway, let's talk about Marie Knight, a legend among our profession. She has been a department director for Huntington Beach, Long Beach, Newport Beach, Orange Beach. Well, sorry, just Orange. Marie is well known for her outstanding work with CPRS at all levels, as well as being a serial presenter on literally any topic. She recently retired and has started a consulting business to give back to the profession. A woman known and loved by many, and a true honor to have her on our show.
We are now joined live via Zoom by the one and only Marie Knight.
Hey. So sorry, Marie, but we just received word that I spoke too long about you, and now we're out of time. We'll bring you back on the show tomorrow to share your announcement.
Remember, tomorrow is always a day away.
That's all the time we have for today. Good morning, CPRS, and welcome to your first day of conference.
Lastly, a big thank you to our morning show sponsor, AstroTurf, the world leader in sports and recreation surfaces.
That's a wrap.
Sweatpants.